Hey Travis kiddos, it's Tuesday and it's Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo. I hope you get to celebrate whatever way that your family has a chance to today. Let's do our reading enrichment work for the day. So I would suggest that you reread all kinds of helpers in the Reading Writing Workshop book. That's the story about all the helpers in your area, your community, and how they help you. That's pages 242 through 251. Okay, so reread that story and then go ahead on and look at the author's purpose if you haven't done that yet. So looking at the clues that tell you why the author wrote the story. That workbook page is coming up later this week, so good to kind of get an idea of what it is first. We are continuing our work on the ah sound, made with a variety in 5 different ways. And I have some words for us to read and go over which letter sounds make the ah sound. So you notice the words have the phonics sound underlined in blue. So, and then we have some blue review words down here. So let's try these. All, fall, paw, alt, fault, talk. Now I want to go over the difference between the A and the AL. This has AL and this has AL, but we say the L in fall. We don't say the L in talk. We don't say talk, right? Walk, we don't use the L in those words. So the reason why the AL is underlined here is that that is making the ah sound, while this is just the A because we will pronounce the L's. So that's the difference between the A and the AL underlined that you'll see throughout these words as well as the other words in the stories this week. So let's continue. We had fall, paw, fault, talk, claw, claw, ought, caught. A lot of letters, but all 4 of those, A-U-G-H, all makes ah together. Caught. All, mall, on, lawn, oz, cause, crawl, crawl, bald, bald, sauce, sauce. Remember, CE makes S, that soft C sound that's like an S. All, call, false, false, on, yawn, almost, almost, all. Now with some of these, you can chunk it into word parts. So like we know most, so put all in front of it. Or we know the word all, so ball and fall, just add another sound, and mall, add another sound at the beginning of all. Okay, always helps to chunk up parts that you already know. Let's check out these reviews. I see some ooh, ow, oi, oi, r, ooh, ooh, and a sounds for us to read. So, cool, shout, point, toys, yarn, grew, spoon, face. Okay, hope you're getting to learn those sounds really well as you're practicing. In your turn workbook today, you can focus on those vocabulary words, accept and often. When you accept something, you take it or agree to it. If you do something often, you do it a lot, okay, frequently. So you're going to use a vocabulary word from the box to finish each sentence. There are only 2 vocabulary words each week, so accept and often. Chris visits the park blank to ride his bike. Chris visits the park except to ride his bike, or Chris visits the park often to ride his bike. Which one do you think? Okay, and then Kyle was ready to blank the award from the mayor. Was he ready to accept the award or offer the award? Fill in the correct words with your best handwriting, and then choose one of the vocabulary words from the box to write your own sentence. Remember, a sentence starts with a capital, ends with punctuation, and have one of these two words in there, and draw your picture of whatever sentence you write. Okay, so that's page 285. And then you can read the paper reader story for the week. So the paper reader this week is coaches. So remember, if you want to challenge yourself and you want to see if you're progressing in your fluency, you'll do a 1-minute timed read. So put 1 minute on your timer or on the clock or on your phone, whatever you need to do. Okay, 1 minute. If you make it all the way through the story and there's still time left, go back to the beginning and start again, okay? We really want that fluency to continue to go up, so read it as much and as well, as correctly as you can in 1 minute. When you finish that minute, you can document, count up your words and document how many words correct you read, and that's on page 289. After your 1 minute timed read it again, but for comprehension. So read it so that you understand what this text is about, and not just reading for speed. So those are some of the stories. You also have your leveled reader, which this week is called Helping Me, Helping You. Makes me think of Sweet Caroline, helping me, helping you. Your second read, the paired read in the second text in the leveled reader this week is called Fire. So those are going to be about community helpers, of course, since that's our focus this week. And you can also get on to your writing, which I'll show separately, which is writing about community helpers. Okay, your ideas can come from, the description and ideas come from pages 254 to 255 in the Reading Writing Workshop book. If you have extra time, of course, independent reading is an option. You also have all the games available to you on Connect Ed and any other games you guys find. Have fun with it and happy learning.